Steve Merrill stopping by as he always does here at the Voice of College Football every week to break down the biggest games on the landscape of college football. You can hit Steve's work at wagertalk.com. We've got Missouri and we've got Oklahoma, and the Sooners are a 3-point favorite on the road. However, of course, there's that uncertainty concerning the health of one quarterback, Brady Cook, Steve.
Yeah, and I mean, if you just look at this line move, Mark, it kind of tells you which way the betting money, the smart money, thinks the Cook situation is going. Because earlier this week, Missouri was -2.5, even -3 at one point, basically 2.5-point favorite. And now as we head closer to the weekend, like you said, they're a 2.5 to 3-point dog. So I think that kind of tells us what we need to know about Cook. I'd have him as doubtful. My simulation, which factors in a little bit of a backup. You know, the probabilities there, I put 70% backup probability, still has Missouri by 1.5. So this line is pretty much crossed over where I think it'll land. Missouri's gone from a small home favorite to a small home dog. But, you know, I've always said the one edge you have as a bettor is that they've got to put numbers up on every one of these games. We can pick those 3 or 4 spots each week where we find an edge. And, you know, this game might be one of those that has a little bit too much uncertainty.
And despite their lackluster performance against top teams like Alabama and Texas A&M, Mizzou only has 2 losses in the SEC, and they're still very much in play in terms of a conference championship. And again, a uncertain quarterback situation for them. You can catch Steve's complete work at wagertalk.com, and his under-the-radar selection is exclusive right here at the Voice of College Football on our main channel and as a Patreon subscriber. College football is even more exciting with some action on the line. And the games are even better when you're cashing in. And the Voice of College Football is the place to be to get the greatest value. Let's start with my picks. 75% against the money line, 58% against the spread. I've got a 40-year track record. In fact, in 2023, at $100 played per game, you would have netted over $9,300. And guess what? I'm just the warm-up act. Steve Merrill, our ace in the hole, show stopper from Wager Talk. 6 years with the Voice of College Football, over 30 years in the industry. Steve gives us analysis on all the big games, but you can't miss Steve's weekly under-the-radar pick, which went 21-5 against the spread the last 2 seasons. I repeat, 21-5 against the spread. You also get picks from some of our top analysts here at the Voice of College Football, including Steve Deace and Matt Zemek. Become a YouTube channel member or Patreon member for just $99 per month. Go to the main channel on YouTube, click join, and select the betting tier. Do the same thing on Patreon. Make 2024 a winner now.